What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunched Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder, Dillian Whyte. Get this. Dillian Whyte had some choice words to say about Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder. He states that Joshua's team are doing interviews saying that he beats me in 4 rounds, but he can't decide if I'm his dream opponent or his worst nightmare. I want the fight. I know DAZN wants the fight too, because it would be an absolute huge event. The only problem we all have is Joshua. He has confidence issues and is afraid to take the fight. He continues, he doesn't want to risk his retirement payday in Saudi Arabia against Wilder, who is also past his sell-by date. Joshua isn't the golden goose anymore. The sport doesn't evolve around him. Those are the words of Dillian, the body snatcher Whyte, and let me counterpunch. First off, Dillian Whyte is right about the DAZN desire, okay? They do want, and I think they expect, Anthony Joshua to fight in August. And we've heard the higher-ups on the DAZN end talk about this as well. And that's why Anthony Joshua is in Texas right now, in our good old state, right? Working on a master plan with Derrick James, his new trainer. So he is right about that. Now, is Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder past their primes? And the answer to that is Wilder, maybe, but I think he's in a second reign. Joshua, maybe, but I think he's in a transition. So you have a guy that's in a transition, and then you have another guy that's a bit older that's in his second reign. You know, and I think they've both made adjustments to their style. You know, it's kind of hard to gauge by Wilder, but I think he looks a lot better based on the chemistry he has with his brother, Malik Scott, okay? And Anthony Joshua and Derrick James seem to gel really well, okay? So those guys past their prime, even if they are, they're still marketable. And to make it known, they're still more marketable than Dillian Whyte. Dillian Whyte is maybe a 3rd or 4th person in command when it comes to selling tickets as far as a heavyweight goes. He's definitely more marketable than Joe Joyce at this point. Joe Joyce was probably beating him until he got beat by Zilly Zane, okay? Andy Ruiz, he's definitely more sellable than him, especially, you know, outside of America. Who else really is there that's worth anything? You know, you have Alexander Usyk and Tyson Fury. So he's maybe 4th on the list. And by the way, Tyson Fury axed him out last year. But make no mistake about it, Dillian Whyte is also past his prime. So maybe Dillian Whyte is trying to put them in the same boat that he's in, because he's definitely rowing the damn thing. He's rowing that boat, people, because he's past his prime. His punch resistance is very, very questionable, and I think it's piss poor at this point, because Jermaine Franklin is not known to be a puncher, and he hurt Dillian Whyte a couple times in that fight. Okay, so yeah. Is he still a good fighter? Of course he is. Does he have power? Of course he does. But he has lingering problems that will always be there for Dillian Whyte. The habits that he has, the things that he does. But that's what makes Dillian Whyte Dillian Whyte. Now, is Anthony Joshua still a golden goose? And the answer to that is yes. If he's not a golden goose, he's sure to hell is a silver. Because why do we say that? We just learned by Forbes, Anthony Joshua is number 28 on the list of the highest paid boxers. And that did not include Alexander Usyk. It did not include Tyson Fury. And did not include Dillian Whyte or Deontay Wilder. So go figure. So if you're claiming that Anthony Joshua's not the golden goose, is he where he used to be? No. So maybe he meant that. But is he still one of those guys that can create money? Of course he can. Okay, the numbers don't lie. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Dillian Whyte claiming that Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder are past their primes. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunched. Peace.